Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see about wire ADM. So today these are the parts which are going to be explained. The introduction about wire ADM, the parts present in it, the details about the wire, dielectric systems and CNC controllers used, popular makers of wire ADM, impacts of wire ADM, advantages and drawbacks, then the ending slide. So wire electric discharge machining, it is first invented in 1960s. Then in 1970s, first commercial machine was introduced by Mitsubishi and Charmelis. Then 1980, as we all know, aerospace and automotive industries started using it along with tool industries. And in 1990s, the advancement came with CNC control collaboration. From 2000s till now, they are publishing research papers on it. On wire ADM, so the first initial setup consists of a thin wire which is wounded up around the guides. The dielectric fluid surrounds the control sparks, flushes the debris, and prevents the electric shock. The electric discharge here happens due to the high voltage pulses created because of the voltage difference between the tool and the workpiece. The material removal here happens because of the sparks that melts and vaporizes the metal, forming the desired shape. The wire movement goes based on the CNC control guide of the wire precise cutting. So here is the basic setup. Here you can see the wire tensioner and then two spools which contains the wire, and here is two wire guides. So with the help of CNC control, the workpiece moves and the material is cut out. Here you can notice the dielectric fluid which insulates the medium, and here you can see the slot. This is the slot, and the spark removes the material by vaporizing it, and this is your wire. So the wire and workpiece doesn't come in actual contact with it. This is the spark gap, and here forms the Helmholtz plane. Helmholtz plane is the plane where the materials removed and the debris are restricted so that it does not get accumulated on the wire. So these are the main parts of the wire ADM, where the wire, guides and power supply, dielectric system, CNC control are involved. Here you can see a detailed 2D view, and this is the specification of wire. The common wire materials used are brass and coated brass, whereas tungsten and molybdenum comes on the specified material. The wire diameter is between 0.02 to 0.35 millimeter, and 0.25 is most commonly used. The coatings which can be used are zinc coated, stratified or diffused wires based on the requirement that the customer asks. Tensile strength is also mentioned, and here the spool size can vary from 2 kg to 25 kg, and this is known as a spool. And is the wire consumable? Many of you can have this doubt whether the wire is consumable or not. Yes, the wire is consumable. EDM wires are single use wires, and sometimes the breakage is possible because of the tension, and based on the consumption rate, based on the parameters you give, if you give high electricity, the wire can be highly consumed. Then the recycling is possible. Yes, when you use molybdenum wire, you can recycle it. And here are the functions and details of dielectric system. The function of a dielectric system is to cool, insulate and remove the debris during cutting, because when it is a high heat involved process, the fluid type is deionized water. So this is most commonly used, and in some cases kerosene and kind of oils are also used. And pumping system mainly consists of filter with it, because to remove the debris, and the role is to prevent short circuits. And real-time achievements using wire ADM are aerospace turbine blade manufacturing, where they put holes in the blades to reduce the weight and to increase the airflow. Then the medical implant and production, where the specific dimensions are highly needed and the accuracy is also needed. Complex mold making, you can go to watch industry where they need a proper mold making at micron level tolerance. And watch gear manufacturing, where you know that the small parts of watch are highly important in the precision. Then marine propellers, as the same as aerospace turbine blades, marine propellers also need a weight reduction property. So in that case also this is used. Drawbacks of wire ADM are its slow cutting speed, Material limitations: only conducting materials can be used, but in some cases the ceramics also can be used by coating it with a conducting material. And wire consumption: the wire is even though the wire is consumed very less rate, the wire is waste. Tapered cuts: curve width, so the curve width may increase based on the reduction of cutting speed. Then the initial cost is too high for any non-traditional machine setting. And the commonly used CNC controllers are Fanuc, Mitsubishi, Siemens, Sodic, Heidenhain. Each has their own properties. And the popular makers of wire EDM are Mitsubishi, Fanuc, Sodic, Makino, and Charmelis. Charmelis usually termed as GF Machining Solutions. Here you can note it. What if wire EDM does not exist? If the wire EDM does not exist, the precision will be too low. Then the cost is so high that the cost can be increased. Then more tool wear. The tool when gone to traditional machining will be increased. The design restrictions: you cannot make a complex geometry and cut it out. The longer lead times: for cutting a single part it takes a lot of time. Thank you, and if any questions, post it in the comments.